Fusion fans, welcome to another day of Fusion Hockey. We are in West Salem at the Panthers Den. For your game against the Fusion, we have the Coulee region. And I am going to be, forgot to turn on my buddy's mic here. So I'm Adam Lindis. I have Andrew Nelson with me tonight. How you doing there, Andrew?
Pretty good, Adam. Appreciate the throw over. So, yeah, we're down here, Coulee region, a couple hours southeast of River Falls. And on a kind of doubleheader weekend, it's not a tournament. These are two regular season games that we'll be playing here at the arena, reloading again tomorrow. But tonight's matchups against Coulee region Cyclones.
Yes.
I saw they are 2-9-1. Their last game was the tie, so we're going to call that not a losing streak by any stretch. So anything that's
and the Fusion fall to 9-4 with the loss last night against Western Wisconsin. Also, we lost first place in the conference, so we are tied with Western Wisconsin for points. However, they did beat us last night, so that puts them in the number one spot. So we'll have to pay attention to the conference games coming up. It was a really tough game. It came down to one goal. We started off early with a minute into the game. We had a goal. We did not score again until there was a minute 40 left in the game.
That's right.
Which made it interesting. It was a hard fought battle. It was fun. Both of us were not able to be here, so. Shout out to Chris Larson for filling in for us.
Very much so, and I even commented because we were both watching afar. And figure, your daughter lights the lamp on the early in the game, gets the Fusion off.
I was on an air. We were almost on our descent when that goal went in, and I screamed like no one was around, and I lost my earbud and everything, and we were. It was pretty good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We're getting ready to go to starting lineups here, so we'll probably switch off, and you'll just hear it from the public PA.
And your Coulee Region Cyclones! West Salem High School, Oakland High School, Alaska High School, Lacrosse Lufkin High School, Luther High School, Aquinas High School, River Falls High School, Baldwin Woodville High School, St. Croix High School, and the WIAA required sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic events is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior for the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance. Your cooperation in demonstrating the high octanes of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Now, introducing the starting lineup for the visiting St. Croix Valley Fusion. In goal, number 1, Caitlin Gustafson. At defense, number 13, Sydney Kittle. At defense, number 32, Sophia Monson. At point, number 7, Sophia DeLong. At point, number 34, Kendra Arnold. At center, number 22, Emerson Linus. The Fusion are coached by head coach Matt Preston with assistant coaches John Sutherland, TJ Fun, Zach Racina, and Jordan O'Connor. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your Coulee Region Cyclones. In goal, a freshman from Holman, number 1, Aria Chamberlain.
Solid and outfit.
At defense, a junior from Holman, number 8, Macy Marson. At defense, a junior from Holman, number 22, Sean Newman. At wing, a sophomore from Woodgate, number 5, Hannah Coolidge. And winning a senior from Holman, number 23, Jocelyn Williams Johnson. And at center, a sophomore from Holman, number 3, Sydney Gio. This is the coach by head coach Jake Wilson with assistant coaches Chad Long, Chuck Streeter, and Stacey Mitchell. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand and mingle and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right. And that is why we handed it over to the PA announcer, because listening to their starting lineup even got me a little excited. That was a good voice.
It was good.
And it's always fun when you bring that big arena voice into high school hockey. That's fun. All right.
We are in a very interesting spot in this arena. They have a giant press booth up behind the players' bench, so it's a little unique as we get to actually hear a little bit more of what's going on the bench. It's very interesting. In the JV, you could hear the coaches talking back and forth, and then coaching the girls as the game progressed. So I'm actually a little excited to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
We are a little close, so when the puck does come to this near side board, the camera has to do a really good job of getting down. But that is the one thing of us being so close to the ice. So bear with us.
Yep, and we'll do one Let's Play Hockey, and taking the ice, we have the Lindis, DeLong, and Harmon line opening for us. So a little change up right out of the gate.
Yeah, they had a really good game yesterday. Had a lot of opportunities, and I think this starting line is what they did. How they performed yesterday in the last game.
Yep. Yeah. All right, Munson grabs, builds up ahead of steam. She's going to get a look. Shot fired. Rebound
right
out front. Dangerous.
Here we go.
Lindis again. Unable to close, but that thing sat out there. No, that was not Lindis. That was Harmon coming down the slot trying to collect. Just did rough math there. And to your point, where we're standing, I can see the lines taped to the wall, and there's some names I don't recognize, but those are nicknames. So it's going to be fun trying to figure out who's who here. All right, so now this kicks us back to the middle. Ralston and Jane Volgren line. Eleanor Adams picks up far side there, tries to get something centered, deflected to the behind the goal line. Cyclones break it out. That's looks like Brooke Borkenhagen.
No!
Ooh, dangerous. That's
Puck's flopping around back there.
All right, squirks out far side.
KG lost her stick.
Nope.
Ooh, Eleanor Adams. You can't pick up two sticks at once. It's
is
that is a penalty.
Interesting.
Yeah, referee let that slide. Oh, goal!
Oh, yes. Jane Volgren on the kind of unassisted there. She picked it up backhand, flipped it towards the goalie, and that managed to get in. We're working on a replay here, but yeah, that was Jane Volgren on a weird line change, like even the high five line. Okay, here we go. So puck dumps. We go for a change, and she just whoop. Oh, five holes it.
Yeah.
Backhand 5 holes. So unassisted Jane Volgren is what I'm going with. Now Jenna Volgren comes right back down, and seconds later, the sister connection, she goes top shelf, takes it off of, or collects it off the face-off that I believe that Lily Middle would have won. Comes around that left side, and whoop, we're going to go top shelf. Very nice play, soft hands, flips it up and over. So Morgan Kiva, and just like that, minute 17, and we're off to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I would like to say that the scoreboard, we're having trouble with connecting to the site, so we will not be having a scoreboard. So we will try our very best to they actually have a giant scoreboard behind their goalie as well, so it's really good to see on camera.
Yep. Yeah, this is overall one of the better facilities I've been in. Not just these announcer booths here. So, all right, Fusion have a quick reload there. Jenna Volgren dumps, Harmon pursues, while the Fusion get fresh 4. Linda's coming in to be F2 to support. Puck chip, they are going to wave off icing. Said it got tipped along the way, so Munson to pick it up. She's going to turn the corner, assess her options. It looks like she's going end to end and gets pushed out wide, goes high. And Eleanor Adams collects. She's going to walk it down. Dangerous, and why not? So Munson started that run. Took it end to end, shot high, comes around far side. Adams picks it up, walks it down, and we're about to flip it to a replay here. And you'll see the shot. So there's Munson. So now Adams collects, coming down, and rips.
Yeah.
She just stayed.
Linda's was right there in front of the goalie, kind of giving her
little screening.
Little screen action there.
That's good. Another face-off one and push down into the Fusion end. So they aren't able to maintain possession, but almost as soon as they get it out, the Fusion collect it back. Adams ahead to DeLong on a sharp pass. Neutral zone play. And DeLong picks it up. She's fighting to get it dumped deep, unable to, but couple of new skaters. Ooh, dangerous pass.
Yeah,
Ralston collects. She's going to get a look. Oh, unable to get a shot off. Good defensive play there, top of slot. Ralston again coming down. She's going to flip to middle. Middle rips, blocked by a Cyclone player there. Cyclones are able to get it out of the zone. Sydney Kibble here just below us, and puck comes out. Number 4, I'm not even trying that. That's Borgenhagen. In for defense, you've got Callie Lansing. She's making more of a regular presence at Varsity now as a junior, so that's good to see. Get some extra legs. So she's joined with by Sydney Kibble and Jane Volgren, Chloe Ralston, and the Lily Middle out there for the forwards. Fusion able to clear. Cyclones kind of regroup, neutral zone. Bring it back in. Centering pass. Top of the house. And unable to do much with, well, not completely. Cyclones roll it around the backboards as it kicks out. Stanley bumps it ahead. Middle in pursuit. Cyclones go reverse ice and send it all the way down. Sydney Kibble collects. She bumps it over to Kaylee Lansing. She's going to pop it up ahead, and Morgan Kibble in pursuit, cuts back, and another good rip. May have pulled the trigger a little early there.
A little
I
too
think.
soon, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, they're going to have, I think they're going to have some fun tonight. I mean, we're not even 5 minutes in. It is a 3-0 lead for the Fusion with 12:22 to play. Morgan Kibble to take the drop, joined by Ella Stanley and Jenna Volgren. D, you have the consistent senior leadership of Oakley Holdorf and Eleanor Adams. As the Cyclones try to collect the Fusion Hassel, Adams bumps one ahead. Oh, she's working down. Oh, danger. Oh, good play by the Cyclones. That just sat there in front of in the crease. Cyclones collect here near side. They're looking for that first breakout pass. And, yeah, you don't hit it soon enough, you're going to have a swarm of Fusion on you. And down Jenna Volgren dumps deep as she peels off. You got Kendra Harmon far side there as F1. My reference to F1 there is forward one, first one in. Gets in there to tie it up. Might have F2 come support, and F3 moves to get rebound. So all that's to be said, and we're going to get an icing on the Fusion to get, looks like, fresh 5. So this will be the Lindis DeLong Harmon line, and defending is Sydney Kibble and Sophia Munson with 11:17 to play here in the first. Shots are 7 Fusion, 0.
On screen right now, that's our U14 team who is also playing some hockey down here this weekend. We have a U12, a U14, and our JV and varsity down here. So lots of hockey. Pretty exciting. Good. It's awesome that they showed up for tonight's game.
It is. There'll be some quite a bit of swimming.
Yeah,
we're in the old Stony Creek Lodge,
and we are all in the same hotel. That ought to be awfully interesting.
Yep. I will say, I remember, I think this was the first tournament we came to when Reese was playing 10U, and they had the indoor-outdoor swimming pool. That was a lot of fun. So, anyway, back to hockey here as Harmon chips one all the way down. Jane Volgren in pursuit here. She's going to read the room and just go full throttle after it. Bumps it back along the boards. Gets out of the zone, and number 4 comes away with it. She's got, I venture a guess that while I didn't do my homework, I'm going to venture a guess that number 4 is probably their leading scorer. That is Brooke Borkenhagen.
Yeah, and she's wearing the C in her jersey as well.
All the contextual clues tend to add up. Every time I look up, and it looks like there could be a scoring opportunity. It seems like it's a blue number 4 there, but Fusion are doing a great job defending, keeping her out wide in the low threat zones. Puck around or behind the Fusion net. Jane Volgren presses ahead to middle. Middle's going to pick up speed in the neutral zone, turns the corner, and goes behind net. Chloe Ralston goes to the slot, unable to get clear ice to send a pass up. And the Cyclones pretty much dump deep as Adams collects. She bumps ahead, and we just missed the pass, and this will go for a Fusion icing call and bring it back down. So 9:17 to play in the first. Again, Fusion 3. Coulee Region Cyclones 0. And we have Morgan Kibble, Ella Stanley, and Jenna Volgren out there with Adams, and I think that's Munson. Yep. Sophia Munson on D. Oh, dangerous there. KG looked to be ready, but you just never know. Oh, another good one. Good defensive block there by Adams. Just got in the way.
Hey, the Cyclones had a girl right on the backside, but here we go.
Nice little dangle, double dangle. Can she get through it? She couldn't. Really good stick play there, Morgan. Went between the legs, cut back. Oh, nice little interception.
Kept it in.
Oh. Good persistence there, but all right. There we go. Good poke check by Adams. Averts any kind of trouble. Stanley's collects. She looks to hit Jenna Volgren, and new 5 on the ice will be, well, not quite. Still discombobulated. Not the best change there, but no harm, no foul. Jenna Volgren looks. There. Yep.
Yeah, let's see what 8's got to be up there, too.
Gonna start using those passing lanes. We're usually really good tape to tape, getting it out quick. So Sydney Kivel looking a long
there's a
stretch
long
pass
stretch.
to Harmon. She's going to chip it ahead and use the numbers to get down there. And two of them close on it. Scrappy play there behind that. Out front. Here we go. Sydney's going to rip.
Ooh.
That get deflected.
Yeah, it got deflected. I saw it. I thought it was going.
Okay.
I don't know. Whatever angle I'm at right now.
Sydney Kivel dumps deep, and the rest of the Fusion forwards pursue. We might do a replay. She tries to die in, does dump deep. You have Lindis, DeLong, and Harmon just came off, so Chloe Ralston is the third half, or the other of the forwards here. And you've got Lansing working to push the skater out wide. Nicely defended. She bumps it ahead to Sophia DeLong and play. So we're going to get 3 new skaters, maybe 4 there. So now we have the middle Jane Volgren, Chloe Ralston line with Adams and Holdorf. Jane Volgren looking to pick up a lane along near side boards. She works it all the way through behind net, and minor collision there with Ralston. Coming up near side, they are able to get it out, and Holdorf gets enough stick on it just to make sure. Slows down the momentum. Good little pinch play there by middle. Take the puck, and we're back to number 4. Borkenhagen. I'm just going to have fun saying that. It feels like a Muppet's name. Borkenhagen. All right, so Adams to start this first pass hits Morgan Kivel coming up. Just a slight miscommunication. Jenna was looking to stay on sides, and Morgan was looking to push it ahead. Adams is finding her little move there, top circle, and walk it in. We've seen that score once. And good forecheck thus far. Similar to the JV game, we are maintaining most of the game is being played down in the St. Croix Fusion zone, or offensive zone, I always declare. All right, so Holdorf ahead to Jenna Volgren, near side. Unable to possess and gain the zone as the Cyclones dump deep. Adams ahead to Muntz. Nope, that's Harmon. Puck comes near side. She assesses. She bumps it ahead, and Cyclones easily collect. Pass ahead. Tipped, but nobody home. Adams looks for the stretch pass, and trying to get a tip.
Stick
Heard
on
that.
the ice. Stick on the ice.
Yep. TJ was, I think, trying. He got a referee to look over.
Yeah.
But the other referee already had his arm up, and that was going for an icing. And to your point, stick on ice, that hits that stick, and we are pursuing. But anyway, we are coming down. Ooh, one of those dangerous shots from the point. I wouldn't quite call it Plinko puck, but it stayed on the ice and ricocheted a time or two. Just under 5 to play here in the first. Fusion have a 3-0 lead. And puck comes all the way up. Munson chips it through the neutral zone. Sophia DeLong gets it, and she's going to go dump it opposite corner. Out come middle Jane Volgren and Chloe Ralston. Defending is Sydney Kivel and Sophia Munson. Chloe Ralston, tries to cut back through the legs. Nothing doing, and the Cyclone effectively.
The Cyclones are playing quite a physical game. You know, they're. I've seen them throwing their bodies around quite a bit here.
Yeah, would agree with that. And they come down, centering pass, broken. That
was
dangerous
a collision.
On a blind side, yeah. Jane Volgren and Brooke Borgenhagen. Did they get somebody on?
No, offsides.
Okay, offsides. That did look innocent, kind of blindside. The two girls just didn't see each other, I don't think. And so with 4 to play. You got Morgan Kivel, Jenna Volgren, and is that Ella Stanley taking a neutral zone drop. Lanny tries to dump it into the zone, and it's intercepted. Cyclones press into their offensive zone. Good centering pass. Dangerous top of the house, and shot deflected wide. Morgan tries to chip it here. Jenna Volgren to gain the zone. She's going to take it out wide behind the net. Looking for a little drop pass there to Ella Stanley, I believe. She's pinched off, and they are going to call a interference or boarding. Probably interference there. I don't know. What's our guess?
I'm guessing checking.
Oh, yeah, why not? Maybe I should read my rules. Yep.
Body check. Yep.
Body check. So that.
Yeah, that just goes to, I mean, that's what I was saying. I mean, they're playing physical. They've been getting away with it, but it was only a matter of time.
Yep. And with this being the first power play, a couple of stats there. The Fusion have a 14% power play efficiency rate. That goes up against the an 82% kill for Coulee Region Cyclones. So it's a little bit advantage there. 82, they're giving up 18. So maybe we'll have
yeah, you know, I think
luck.
you can. I see a change from last night.
Okay, so we have Jenna Volgren running quarterback behind net with Morgan Kivel.
And Lily's moved out to the point.
Yep, Lily is pulled up, wrap around there. Eleanor Adams to collect. She's going to pop back to the point and give it back to a forward to get back in position. Shot high, nothing, not too much on that. Top of circle, gloved by the Coulee Region goaltender. Let me get her name. I'm guessing that's Aria Chamberlain.
Number one?
Yep, number one. She's a freshman.
Oh, wow.
Excellent. All right, good for her. So back with 1:20 to play here on this penalty kill.
No, it's free. It's in.
All right, all right. Quick shot there. I missed the initial. I did see Jenna Volgren right after you said it's free. Came in to collect. So we're going to see what this here's the shot. Slapper that Rick.
Just hung there, yeah.
Oh, that wasn't Jenna or Jane. That was Jenna that got that in.
Yep.
All right. So a few changes there. I didn't see who that first shot came from. I'm guessing came up top circle.
Yeah, I think it was Eleanor.
Okay. Eleanor Adams to Jenna Volgren with a deflection. I'm going to have trouble keeping up with all the goals here. Little awkward play there, top of the house, and Fusion just persist and work through. Sophia DeLong comes away with it. Great stretch pass to Harmon. Harmon looks to hit the next one, but decides to keep it. And you've got the Lindis Harmon DeLong line out there. And good plays by DeLong. She kicks it to Harmon. Harmon looking to center. Did that go in? It did go in. All right, fun one there. Harmon was looking to center that, and it came off of one of their players' skates and into the net. So just unfortunate. We're going to get a replay here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's hard to make that call, but you'll see Harmon come around behind net. There's a centering pass that deflects.
Yeah,
and
it just goes off that. It just bounced off of her, the inside of her skate there.
And I would think as a goalie, you're immediately, as soon as that centering pass happens, you're looking for the shooter.
Yeah.
And that puck just, it's under your legs before you even know it. So, with 1:30 to play here, that puts the Fusion up 5-0. 1-for-1 on the power play here. And they continue their aggressive play. Long shot by Munson from the point. Can't quite collect the loose puck, so Lily Middle bumps it over to Jane Volgren. Volgren rips, nice high shot that is gloved by the keeper. All right, we're going to get a fresh 5 to finish out period 1 here, and we have some JV girls coming up for an intermission interview that we're going to run, and maybe we flip a coin to see who's going to do which intermission, but it's all good.
Oh.
So, long shot from the point, face off 1, kick to Lanny or Kaylee Lansing, and she fires from the point. Goalie's able to keep. That's been a persistent thing. We've been really good. I think I saw that the varsity is winning similar to JV percentage on the face-off, right around 60, or for fear of saying it, 67%. I don't know if that's what Zach really meant, but you know.
I think someone's playing with you.
I know. I had to carry it forward. But we are getting good looks all season long off the face-offs, and it's one thing you can do when you're winning nearly 70% of your drops. So
Yeah.
30 to play here. Cyclones come away, dump it deep, and Sydney Kivel, she's going to bump it ahead, near side. Jenna Volgren, back to Kivel. Okay, there it comes out. Ella Stanley pops it over to, tipped in there by Morgan, so 15 to play. One last run. We'll see if Cyclone, no, they're unable to successfully do much with it. Halldorf tries a long stretch pass. This is going to go for an icing with exactly 2.5 to play. So we'll have one face-off drop, and also when you're winning a lot of face-offs, that helps with this small timing defense too. Puck down, and if you get it, they're not getting a shot off real quick.
Right.
Little Captain Obvious there. What can I say? Puck down, Fusion win it, and do just enough to close out the period. So a quick recap. Fusion have 5 against the Cyclones, nothing thus far. Just recapping in my head, I know first goal was Jane Volgren. Next goal was Jenna Volgren. And then, all right, what do we have here? They were coming at me in rapid fire, so my recall probably isn't that great. Point being, that last goal we got was Harmon. That was off the skate deflection, and I know Jenna got a collection goal. So
Yep.
Jenna's sitting with 2 goals, and Jane has 1, and Harmon has 1, and then there's a mystery goal that we'll try to figure out at some point. So all that said, we are going to cut, or do you have anything you wanted to add
Nope,
there,
nope,
Adam,
we're
for
good.
that first period? We're going to flip the mics and headsets over and do a little interview with, it looks to be Reese Nelson and Lily Wang. So you have defense skater and the goalkeeper.
Mickey gets scared.
All right. Talk to Lily Wang first, and then so you'll just be able to hear it. Okay. Hello, everybody. I don't know if I can get in the shot here. Here, Reese, move over a little bit. There you go. We are joined up here in the press box by goalkeep number 31,
37.
37. Okay, sorry. So goalkeep number 37, Lily Wang, and also you're number 30. No, you're 24. You're 23, and also number 23, Reese Nelson. Hey, so girls. Lily, you did not play in today's game because
Nope.
we do the every other goalie switch. Okay. What did you see from the bench with the JV game?
I think we played really good, but we took really long shifts and everyone got tired really fast, so it could have been a little better, but overall I think it was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Quicker shifts, you think? Is that
Yeah.
what you said? Okay. So you're gonna play tomorrow versus is it Arrowhead?
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel about going into that game?
I have no clue. I've never heard of them, so it's going to be interesting.
Okay. How do you mentally prepare for a game that you don't know anything about? You don't know the team. Anything different than normal if you would have known the team?
You kind of just have to pretend like they're like the best because you can never like assume. So if they're, I mean, not good, then at least I'm still prepared. But if they are, then I'm also prepared for that too.
So it's like you're going into it like they are going to be the best team you face the whole season.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, give me your what's your favorite part of being a Fusion player so far?
I think the team is just really like united. I don't know. It's like we're really like close, and everyone's just kind of like friends. Everyone's like really nice, and the coaches are really funny too.
Yeah, good. One last question here. What's your favorite part of being a goalie?
Stopping people that I don't like. I have a lot of people that I don't like from other teams, so.
I asked you that question once, I feel like years ago, and you said, I like to be a goalie because I like to deny people.
I probably did say that. That was the old me.
That's the old you. Okay, well, thank you very much, Lily Wang. Why don't we pass the headsets over now? So we are now going to hear from Reese Nelson, Andrew Nelson's daughter. Reese, we're with you again, right? Weren't you with us once already?
Yes,
All right.
I was back in Madison.
Back in Madison. Tell us, what did you see from the ice today in the JV game?
Well, I played defense and forward, but overall, I think it was pretty good. We had some good puck movement, but definitely, along with what Lily said, some shorter shifts would help a lot.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting texts. So what's going on behind the whole, like, you shifting back from, like, defense to forward to defense to forward? What's happening?
So I think I mainly play defense in practice, but I'm more of a utility player. So
Okay.
it comes down to what spots are open, who's sitting or not, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like we saw Danny get hurt in the third period, and I got
Yep.
moved up to forward
Oh,
because
that's why. Okay.
she got to get pulled off, and that's like kind of where I come in as utility. Like I kind of just like hop around, but like I'll
Okay.
fill in for people in practice that are sick or gone or stuff like that on forward.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a kind of a cool spot to be in. You're like a utility player.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, what's any like word on the team? Any word from the coaches on what we can expect?
Coaches haven't really told us anything, but we expect to outwork them and not expect to win. So, like Lily said, just come into it knowing that we don't know this team, but we're going to play like they're the best in the state.
Awesome. What's your favorite part of being a Fusion hockey player?
I really like that we don't have to haul like gear around as much. Like I don't have to like bring it all home,
Right.
and it's just like all in the locker room. But otherwise, if it was more of like a team question, I really like how like everyone's nice and our captains are super good and all of that.
Cool. Do you guys have a varsity or a JV captain?
Nope.
No, the captains are the varsity captains, and that's Kivel. One of the Kivels. No,
No.
Who are the captains?
We got Oakley, Haldorf, and
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Sophia Munson.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Danny. So number 25, Danny Pellinger, went down in I think the third period or late in the second.
So I think we actually just watched it back a second ago, and she was coming into the zone, and I think she just it was like a 2-on-2 even man rush. Coming into the zone, just slipped and went into the boards with her arm tucked kind of like this.
Okay.
But it was her arm, and trainer got her off. She said she was okay. Just take everything easy.
Okay. So she's back on her feet.
She's doing all right.
Good.
She'll be all right.
Okay. Well, ladies, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Good luck on your game tomorrow. Congratulations on the big win today. And go Fusion.
Oh, yeah. Roll Fuse.
Roll Fuse.
All right, coming back at you for the second period of play as the St. Croix Valley Fusion hold a commanding lead over the Coulee Region Cyclones 5-0. Quick little mental gymnastics in the intermission while the interview was going on. It was Eleanor Adams that scored
that was the missing link.
the 5th goal. So you had 2 from Jenna Volgren, 1 from Jane Volgren. Harmon on the deflected skate shot, and then Adams coming down or walking down towards the goal from her defensive post and scored on hers. So we'll start the second period. I don't know what we're going to do from a lineup change, so we'll keep you posted. It's pretty rare for varsity to flip-flop.
Yeah. 4 sets
Okay.
of wings.
So 4 sets of wings this time out.
Yeah, so I'm assuming, let's see, what do we have for jerseys here?
Kind of keep track.
I'm trying to see, because I know I didn't see if they shorted anybody in the JV game. I'm not seeing any new numbers.
So Dex and Emma played the whole game, so they sat the first period.
For the first period,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, so, we can only play 5 periods, right? So depending on how they're structuring stuff, sometimes they have them sit a period of the JV and then play a full game of varsity. Or tonight what happened is they played a full game of JV. They sat the first period. And now they will play the second and the third period, so that will be their 5.
Yep. And as I look down at the sheet that's got some nicknames on it, I do see Lars and Dexy as that 4th set.
Yep.
So that will throw off the center flowing through. So they'll be playing a little bit different full lines, but it'll be good to see some of the additional skaters there. So to open, we've got Lily Middle, Chloe Ralston, and Jane Volgren. Everything's normal there. So that makes Marge. That would be the name that I hope I'm not airing dirty laundry there.
No, those are names.
Process.
Yep. Marge is
Chloe Ralston.
Chloe
Okay.
Ralston.
Okay.
And then you have Pebble.
Yep, so-
That is
Mojo and Pebble.
26.
Okay. Long shot there from Adams, easily gloved. So while we're having fun with names, the next set coming out looks like Morgan Kivel going by Mojo on the sheet, Jenna Volgren, and Pebble. Pebble would be Ella Stanley.
Yep.
All right, so defense hasn't changed. Still have Adams and Holdorf as the Fusion can. Oh, awkward.
Awkward bounce off the board.
Is that board or that didn't hit his skate? I don't think.
know.
Yeah, that was super odd. Puck hop 90 degrees out. I remember one of the youth games, one of the arenas. They just had some bad ice, and it was predictable. It'd go around a side, and it was coming off those boards. All right, so Cyclones try to bump ahead. Adams collects, pushes it back, far side. Morgan Kivel to collect it. Jenna heckling, and they're able to get it out to the neutral zone. Adams comes near side, bumps to Harmon. Harmon dumps it, and we got 4 fresh skaters. So Sydney Kivel and Kaylee Lansing back at D as the pucks jumps to the defensive side. So Lansing ahead to Lindis. Lindis is going to gain the zone. Take it in far side. Coming around the net, looking, dumps it back behind. Nice little dump pass there to Sophia DeLong. Back to Lindis. DeLong looking to center. Harmon was waiting for that puck to come out through the slot. Referee almost got pinched along the boards here near side. So there's Lindis collects center ice and dumps it back as she gets pinned against the boards. Sydney Kivel comes near side here. Bank shot. Deflected back. A little neutral zone scramble as Lansing presses ahead to the neutral zone. Puck pops up and Emma Larson's going to get a shot there. Shot goes wide. She almost got some clear ice. So Dexheimer's coming down. So this is that fourth line that we were talking about. And Lily Middle is the center, joining Emma Larson and Layla Dexheimer. So with 14-13 to play, we have gone through a full set of the lines. And we have Sophia Munson and Audrey Golick up as well. So, again, good opportunity to pull players up, get some extra ice time.
You always have to bring those players up. You never know injuries or illness, or you never know what's going to hit the team. So, you got to get them conditioned and ready for varsity play.
Definitely. Now, I know there's the 24-game max. We added the games for the JV, that sort of thing.
Correct.
How does that work with JV varsity?
Yeah,
so there's the 5 period per day. What about?
I think
these
today
games?
This is considered just one game.
Okay. And then you're limited, like a pitch count, that you can only do 5 periods of a day.
Correct.
Okay. So it's 24 days of hockey.
Yes.
No more than 5 periods in a day. Got
Correct.
it. All right. All right, back to hockey. So 13:20 to play. Long shot there from the Cyclones. Shot count is 16 Fusion to 5 from the Cyclone. Morgan Kibble gains the zone. Shot goes high and wide. Collected by Adams. Adams gets tied up along the near side boards. She bumps it back to Morgan Kibble where she had support. Kibble unable to come through.
Wow. That was a rocket.
Absolutely blasted.
That was a
Jane
hard
Volgren
shot, and she's all smiles right now.
teed up puck right top of the slot there and just blasted it off the goalie's shoulder and up into the netting.
I'm pretty sure I see a smile on that goalie's face, too.
All right, so we have Morgan Kibble, Chloe Ralston, and Jane Volgren.
Oh, we have a new goalie in there, too, number 31.
Oh, hey. 31 is wrong sheet of music as we keep peppering. Grace Johnsrud from local girl here from West Salem. She is a junior. Let's see, quick look at this. West Salem is the Coulee region is also a co-op of, looks to be Holman, Bangor, Logan, Aquinas, West Salem, Luther. So what did I list there? 5 different towns, give or take. Pretty common girls hockey. So, all right, Jenna Volgren to gain the fusion zone, looking to, crosses in front of the crease. Gets a shot on, but it deflected back behind the net. Applies some pressure, and the Cyclones are icing the puck. So with just under 12 to play, we've had a lot of back and forth, probably a little bit more down the fusion offensive zone. They continue their, I wouldn't even call it aggressive play, just control of this hockey game so far, as the 5-0 score would indicate. All right, puck drop, and that was Lindis, kicks it over to, I'm going to call that a win for the Fusion since we came away with it. And Cyclones pick it up behind the net. Stanley applying some pressure. Lansing tries to get one on net, fans just a little bit. Sydney Kibble coming down top slot out of her defensive post. And the Cyclones break out with a bank shot off the far boards. All right, Lansing to, I think that's Lansing to collect, tries to get it ahead to Harmon. Oh, shot by the Cyclones. That number 4? Nope, it wasn't. All right, Sydney Kibble leading the charge. She's going to dump and peel, so we will get 4. Harmon is applying that initial forecheck just to give time, buy time, and does a great job allowing fresh 4 for the Fusion. And she will probably peel once she gets the opportunity. So we have Lily Middle, Sophia DeLong, and Kendra Harmon still out there since the puck hasn't left and gotten a chance. Fusion regroup. They go long stretch pass near Harmon, and she does enough to keep it in the zone. Still scrappy and fighting for it. Girl goes down, no call. And slow roller. And,
Yeah,
nice little
nice.
keep by Audrey Golick there on a flip pass. Hard to pluck out of the eye. And Harmon on an extended shift doing a nice job keeping the puck down behind the goal line. Bumps it ahead to who's that? Lily Middle. Middle out to Golick. Golick takes a shot that is blocked by one of the Cyclone players. And Cyclone to collect. And off comes Harmon and replaced by Dexheimer as they scramble in the neutral zone. Dexheimer works it along the boards. And Morgan Kibble coming down with Emma Larson. And the Fusion keep it down in this end of the ice. Cyclone trying to break out. Halldorf's going to collect. She flips it right back into the Fusion zone. Morgan Kibble goes behind net as the Cyclones. This has got to be somewhere between frustrating and demoralizing when you can't hit the first one or two breakout passes and you just get trapped in there. Puck back behind there. Ooh, good looking attempt there. Centering pass from a very flat angle. Dexheimer looks to go cross. Puck ricocheted up into the penalty box glass and collected by the Cyclone on their defensive end. They're going to press ahead. Nice athletic play there by the Zebra to avoid the puck. Stanley pushes and a deflection up and over the penalty glass or the scorer's table plexi. So 8:33 to play. Clock continues to run even though it's a 5-goal. Yeah, there they stopped it. Got a few free seconds. 8:28 to play. 5-0 lead Fusion. Shots are 18-6. And the game puck possession feels about that too. 3-1. Oh, dang. Woo.
Little scorpion action. She is used to that in volleyball. They call it a dolphin dive.
Okay.
So she bends like that.
I was going to ask. It almost felt slow motion, only this time she's got extra weight coming over with the skates behind her. So that's good. She popped up pretty quick. So that draws the penalty with 8:11 to play. We have a tripping on Paige Downing for the second Fusion power play.
Yeah, so this is the practice we need. We need to get a power play. It's been lacking a little bit. It would have came in handy a couple times last night, but so tonight they're changing stuff up. It's got to try something different.
Yep, speaking truth there. I know wasn't that long ago we were talking about near 20% power play efficiency that has fallen back down to 14, and we scored last time. So Jane Volgren gains the zone here as they set up. So over to Adams. Adams going to go opposite or cross ice pass to Middle. Middle to Morgan Kibble. Nice low shot pass looking thing. Volgren to collect. She tries to rip. It's going to come near side. It misses high. Adams collects over to Middle. Jane Volgren assesses, bumps it. Oh, looks to hit Morgan Kibble moving towards the slot. So one of those plays that I'm sure they set up. Oh, nice
pass.
That it was. Adams
just missed.
Yep, Adams came down, walked it in, kicked it out to Jane Volgren, and just missed high. 45 to play here on this power play as they set up again. Morgan Kibble assesses out to Adams. Adams rips from top of the slot, high and wide. Volgren collects. She dumps down. Little tight there. I mean, I know you can work it in tight. And another shot top of the slot by Middle that was deflected out to Jane Volgren's side. She dumps it back down to her sister, Jenna Volgren, looking for a wraparound.
Yeah, the referee was just sitting there watching. They were playing out in front of that net.
Morgan Kibble get
yeah,
a little.
well, Morgan went down. One of the Cyclones had, and then that was more of a retaliation.
Oh,
like
okay.
you're not going to be pushing me around.
Okay. Yeah, when I looked over, I saw them getting up.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, 13 to play or remaining on the initial power play. That puts Morgan Kivel pretty rare situation where she finds herself in the box, but that will start the next penalty kill. And the
But
Fusion
we'll have a 4-on-4 for 13 minutes.
Oh, that's a good point. Sorry.
And then the Cyclones will go on the power play.
Good point. So Harmon to collect through the neutral zone here. And Cyclone bring it near side and up as they go full strength. And now we start the 1 minute, 45-second penalty kill for the Fusion. On the ice, you have Sydney Kivel, Sophia DeLong, Kendra Harmon, and Kaylee Lansing. Harmon dumps it deep as they get fresh legs. Jane Volgren's going to come out as they continue to apply some pressure here. And Lansing to collect, assesses, and she's going to clear the length of the ice as DeLong pops off and middle joins. Minute 5 on the play, and danger zone. I don't think they know how dangerous that was. Cyclone tried to break out and busted up in neutral zone, but they still come away with it, gain the zone, and get a shot off. Easily gloved there by KG. Probably won't count as a shot. I'm not sure if they did or didn't.
Yeah,
regardless.
Probably not. Shots are Cyclone 7, Fusion 19.
And the Fusion have a penalty kill percentage of, is that 85? My chicken scratches are horrible.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere
I think it's around
85,
85, and that makes sense. So Jane Volgren.
Jane to the net. Oh, it almost slid by.
That's wild. Just enough there. Keeps it
Good job
moving.
by Middle keeping it in.
It was, and she's going to send it back as they regroup. Halldorf right back to.
Missed.
This is good aggressive play to burn a penalty. Jane skates it back, dumps it to Adams. Adams looks for the stretch pass to Volgren. Volgren cross ice to Middle. Almost setting up a play.
Yeah.
Through the neutral zone there. That was well done. A little rough play back behind. Nothing called. Puck comes near side through the neutral zone. Cyclones to gain, and the Fusion are back to full strength as we get a play stoppage for, is that icing?
Shot on net.
Okay.
KG gloved it.
Jeez, you'd think I'd watch that. I was watching Morgan come out of the box as we went full strength. So 4:28 to play. And we have Lindis gets possession of the drop.
Morgan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. Morgan took. I saw the two.
I know. I do it too.
All right, here we go. Morgan gets a look. Goes high and wide. Jenna Volgren applying pressure, and Ella Stanley, the third of the wings there. Golick with some good, strong play along the far side boards there. Jenna Volgren comes around near side. Ahead to Stanley. Stanley to Kivel.
Great pass.
Oh, here we
there's
go.
a hook.
Oh, we're getting the looks.
Yes.
We're just not quite getting the open net, but we're going to get a hook there as Morgan Kivel fought her way through two girls. Good hard skating. So brings us on our third power play with 3:49 to play in the second. Nothing's changed on the score sheet here in the second yet. Hopefully that's foreshadowing for what's about to happen on this penalty for Julia Hendrickson. Puck drop and won by the Cyclone. And Jenna is going to go behind net. Jenna Volgren plays quarterback. Looks to pop it out. She's just running back and forth. Kicks it over to Morgan Kivel. Oh, Morgan Kivel just drifted off her stick and lost it. A little more aggressive play there by the Cyclones. Go to Adams and long stretch pass. Adams to Morgan Kibble unable to gain control, but enough chips and no ice. Head to Harmon here near side corner. She bumps it back up to the point. Adams is going to rip. Low shot, collected and covered by the goalie. So 113 to play on the third power play. 3 minutes to play here in the second period. And I'm not even sure we're going to call these power play lines per se, but we have Lindis, DeLong, Harmon, pretty standard line there with Sydney Kibble and Sophia Munson. So some girls getting some different looks, which is, to your point, always good. Let's see how another line does with puck possession and setting up some plays. So Lindis assesses, goes back out to Munson. Back behind net is Harmon. She's going to assess her options. Bumps it down to Sydney Kibble.
Oh!
Good shot. Deflection almost collected by Lindis. She looks. She's coming back out to Sydney Kibble. Walks it down. Shot top of circle. Nicely defended. Sydney assesses again. Dumps it down to Harmon. Harmon's quarterbacking behind net. Kicks it out to Lindis. 27 to play. Harmon again. Lindis steps down through. Shot goes just wide. Good little pass shot there. Good. Almost kept it in the zone there. Sydney tried a kick save to keep it in the zone, and they re-enter just like that. 10 to play on the power play. And looks like Sydney's aware that we're coming full strength, and that kills the second. So the St. Croix Fusion are 1 for 3 on the power plays. Oh,
Yeah, Jane snuck in the back there.
dangerous, yeah. Sitting on the blue line, and we get the pass ahead. Jane Bogrum working hard, can't get a shot off.
Yeah, there's going to be a hook on
All right.
Jane, yeah.
Got another hook there as Jane got loose in the middle, so it looks like number 23, Jocelyn Williams-Johnson, a senior from Holman, will head to the box for power play number 4. We, depending on if we score here, we will carry time into intermission. So 1:32 to play in the second as we start this 2-minute power play. And this set, we're back to that first line with middle, both Bolgrens and Kibble out there. Walk down, lights out. Pass kicked up to Lily Middle. She walked it down top of the circle, a little bit underneath, and fired. So we got a replay there coming back at you. So here it comes. She's going to walk in from the right side and just fire
Yes. Rips it.
She did. That's a great shot. So I'm not sure who they're going to give the assist to because there was a lot of passing. But we definitively know that was Morgan Kibble on the goal. And she's going to take the drop here with Ella Stanley and Jenna Volgren. So with 1:10 to play, we have...
I think it was 9. I think it was Lily Middle on the goal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Middle.
Good call. That's where she was set up. Jeez. Seeing things here. But, yeah, that was Lily's
Yeah, she
spot
walked
on
it in
that
from the D.
and with the 6-goal lead, sharp angle. Good look. We are continuing to assault the Cyclones goalie. Eleanor Adams walks it down. She almost got a point-blank look, top shelf, just shotted high. So 32 to play, but what I was about to say there with that 6-goal lead, that puts us into a continuous clock situation, which means we will the clock only stops on goals and penalties. Eleanor Adams collects. She's going to bump it ahead, and that, well,
They waved that off.
did wave that off. Not that it would have mattered.
No.
Just a face-off. Clock would have ran out. So 5 to play here in the second, and we are long shot, and that brings us to the end of 2. So the only goal scored there was by Lily Middle on that power play. That brings the efficiency for this game, 2 out of 4 power plays. The Fusion have scored goals. And anything you saw there that was different from the first period?
Yeah, no, it was interesting, right? Because when you're running the 3 centers and the 4 wings, the centers get to rotate with those other wingers as well. So it's kind of neat to see that kind of change up, because up until this, we haven't had much fluidity in the lines on the varsity.
You're right. And it's so much so that I got, we're kind of joking of what girl wears this number. And I'm sitting there, it's like, who wears number 3? And I replied, is this a trick question? Because I'm pretty sure nobody wears number 3, because you just get into a pattern. Once they're set lines, you're good to go and start doing this from memory. So 12-minute intermission here. Not seeing any of the JV players make their way up, so we may just take a break here.
Yep.
If we can get them. You will hear some folks talking at home, and we'll let you know who they are.
All right.
All right. We are live here at the second intermission with Harper Withers, who wears number 17 for the JV, and Mickey Bell, who wears number 18. So that said, the talking piece is on Harper, so we'll go 17, 18. We're going to ask a few questions ad hoc here. You guys are undefeated on the year. How do you feel it's been going? You're a freshman coming into JV. How's it been so far?
I think it's like really fun. Like I feel like it's definitely like a big change from like Black Hats to Fusion, but I think it's like, I don't know, I just think we've been doing really good.
Okay, good stuff. And you have. I mean, the record shows it. All the stats that we're tracking up here definitely shows that you guys are having a lot of fun. From Black Cats making that jump up, do you prepare any different? Is the larger high school hockey different than how you prepare for Black Cats?
Like, what do you mean by that?
Like pregame preparation, or is it about same for you?
Well, I feel like we take like the pregame more seriously for Fusion.
Yep.
But otherwise, I feel like it's kind of the same.
Okay. So that being said, do you feel it's a rigid locker room or loose locker room or?
Well, I feel like it's definitely like in the locker room, it's more free in Fusion. Like we're allowed to like have our phones and stuff. Like in 14U, we had to have a phone box and everything. So they were more like protective of everything in 14U.
Yep.
But I like that we get to have our own space.
Very cool. Very cool. So thus far in the season, can you place your favorite moment? And that could be on ice, off ice. You've got bus rides, hotel stays, goals.
I don't know. There was just like one point in time where we were like losing, and we were really wanting to win. And Emma, like she came and she scored like 2 goals for the win, and it was just like, I feel like that was the most like excited we've been this year, and I just think that was like really fun and just something that I remembered.
Awesome. Yeah, the level of domination you guys have had, you haven't been scared much. Now, trick question or trivia question: what team was that?
Oh, I have no idea.
Hastings. Oh, I'm sorry, I stole
do you
Mickey's
know?
thunder. All right, last question for you. Curveball coming at you was finals week as a freshman. What do we think? First half of the freshman year done?
Yeah, I didn't. Well, for finals week, I didn't have a lot to do really at all. I don't
Even
know.
better. That's
like-
good class scheduling if you didn't
Yeah.
have much to do.
No, yeah, because we didn't really take tests like this week. We took them like last week.
Oh, that's too easy. All
Yeah.
right, that you had an easy finals week. I've heard
Yeah.
different stories on that one. All right, so appreciate the answers there, Harper. We're going to flip the mics over, so flip it over to Mickey with 7 minutes to play. Some giggles in the middle. All right, Mickey Bell. I came to know you on the Black Cat side. You always flew around, and watching you at this level, still flying around. You have played offense, defense, not so much JV, but which side of the ice do you prefer?
I think I prefer offense more because that's what I like playing soccer, and so that's what I know more. And I just think it's more fun, and it's kind of like less carefree. You can do whatever you want.
Love it, love it. And that is something I'm kind of learning. I'm asking these folks that have played hockey, like when you guys are cycling, is there plays, but you kind of addressed it. It's flowy. Now, that said, are there differences between soccer offensive sets? It's obviously a much larger field, but can you describe how that's different from hockey?
Yeah, in soccer I play more of a mid, so I'm kind of helping on both sides, but it's like a lot of like you build up to have a set play, so it's like you don't really have a play, but there's a lot of like passes and things that you do, so it's like makes the attack in easier, and that like I think it's different than hockey in like some senses, but it's really similar to like how you build up and like you kind of attack at the same time. Like the forechecking in hockey is kind of similar to soccer. in a
Okay.
way.
It definitely makes sense because I've been doing a lot of correlation to even basketball and the lanes as you come down with even numbers. So that
Yeah,
certainly
that's
makes
similar.
sense. Okay, good stuff. What is your least favorite part of practice?
I would say Monday warm up. It's always the like longest.
Monday warm up.
It's
Okay.
always the longest warm up. I think everyone dreads doing it every Monday, and it just every Monday I'm just like, oh, we have to start with warm up, and I just don't want to do it.
So what's different about Monday warm up than Tuesday or Wednesday, or is it just the first of the week that makes it worse?
Usually it's like longer, so like our circles are like full. We do full circles instead of half circles, and we we do like there and back of the same like thing. So we do like more.
Okay.
And we usually add pucks, which I don't like doing it with pucks.
That's funny. So they're pushing you a little harder on Monday to start the week off. Okay, that works. Let's see. We have our second overnight, and you were in Madison. Any crazy stories out of Madison? Have you guys? You're a second year JV, so have you stayed down here?
I didn't play. I played Black Cats last year.
Oh, you did.
I was on
oh,
the
that's
16
right.
team.
That was that 16 year. Okay, my bad then. So how has that adjustment been? Asked Harper the same thing. So what's your take as the differences from 16U Black Cats special season to JV?
I think it's more like as like a team we're together, and I feel like we all get along really well. Not saying that my Black Cat team didn't, but I feel like we all kind of the same flow, and the way like we build up each other, I think that's just like stronger than ever, and I just think that's because this group of girls has played together for so much longer than really anyone, and it's just really, it's a good environment to be around, and I really enjoy playing with these people.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So safe to say you're getting decent upperclassmen leadership that set the tone, and I know that's coaches down. You get
Yeah.
that. So not going to escape here without at least one school question, but I won't pick on you knowing that you have other school ties. Favorite class, least favorite class?
I don't know.
How about this? Do you eat hot lunch?
No.
Okay, can't go to favorite lunch, least favorite. Back to classes then.
I really don't know. Least favorite class is probably, well, I'm like weird because I really like doing math, but I don't like my teacher for math. She's not watching. She's my win
And then
teacher,
there's
too.
that. Oh, geez, you just throwing it out all over. It's okay. You're a kid. You're allowed to have good teacher. I didn't ask teachers. You offered that, though. No, all fair.
But I feel like it's both. Like, math is my favorite, but then it's also my least favorite. Actually,
Gotcha.
personal finance was my least favorite. I just finished that class. I did not like that class.
Interesting. All good. It's a good one to have, though.
Yeah.
Because that will stay with you. A lot of math you drop. But in fairness, even if she's your least favorite teacher, she'll probably be one you remember 30
Yeah.
years from now. So, no, that's good. Any parting shots to the varsity or the fans out in YouTube land? Nothing? I'm glad you did the interview. You were a little hesitant initially, so I'm glad you guys both popped up. Absolutely, Harper.
Hi, everybody watching. Shout out to Sophie Kimball and shout out to my grandma and my mom. I love you guys.
Very cool. Awesome. Thanks for doing this, ladies. And that gives us about 2 minutes in the intermission, and we will come back on when we're there. All right. Coming back to you for the third period of play. Fusion holding on to a commanding 6-0 lead. With that, this 17 minutes should move a little quicker because we are continuous clock.
Yes.
When you go into a locker room there, Adam, what do you tell them after 2 dominant periods of play?
Yeah, I think this is, it's, get out there. We want to keep on working the pass, setting up the plays. This is a good time to get that practice in, moving the puck around, moving it fluidly, tape to tape. There's all sorts of things you have them do in these situations, to get the most out of it.
Yep, I do. And one thing I always say, you get to practice at game speed because they're not slowing down other than for tired. So then you start to look at the finer points of positioning, tape to tape, like you had mentioned, and things that you want to work on. So good stuff. Emma Larson making a nice play here near side. Pushes the puck free, and we got fresh ice, so everything's moving down quicker. Oh, Lily Middle's going to get it there near side. Takes it behind net, bounces it off the boards. Centering pass. Oh. Emma Larson there. Oh, unable to hold there. Sophia Munson tracks it down. She's going to quickly take an assessment. Bumps it up to Emma Larson here at center ice. And the Cyclones come away with it as they take it far side. Otherwise, decent defense. Keep them out to the boards where they are in a low threat spot there. And really flat angle pass, or not pass, shot that KG gloves there. I don't know that it had much chance of going in, but we will restart here with 15:25 and counting, and it will be the Morgan Kivel, Jane Volgren, Chloe Ralston line taking the defensive zone drop.
Oh, here we go.
Kick back. Oh, yeah, look at this. Jane Volgren. Shot goes high. It looked like that puck tipped up on the edge before she fired that. I don't know if that affected the shot or if I'm just seeing things, both of which could be true. Not a lot of sleep last night. Shot goes wide there from top of circle. Ooh, good, hard, physical play.
Yeah, they drew
What
a
do
penalty.
you think there?
Drew a penalty.
Yep, we got a penalty coming. So, now there we go. Chloe Ralston got tied up over there along the far side boards. Curious. So, got called with a body check.
Number 11?
Number 11 is Paige Downing. So, as promised, clock stops with 14:45 here to play for the 5th Fusion power play. We have the power play 1 line, if they do it that way. But so Morgan Kivel out to Adams. Down puck gets to Jenna Volgren. She's going to swap with Kivel. Dumps it to her. Jenna Volgren assesses, comes back out top to middle. Middle dumps down. Jane Volgren takes a look as
High.
Yep.
Would have been a high stick had we have touched that puck again, but it the Cyclones did touch it first, so
Okay.
they wave off the high stick.
Gotcha. So Volgren drops to Adams, tees one up, and Adams fires on net. Good shot, and instead of clearing, they try to roll it up through, and we're able to get it in neutral zone, and they're able to get the deflection and clear from the neutral zone. So KG tips it to Adams. Adams reverses ice. DeLong is going to collect and bring it through the neutral zone. Tries to bump ahead to Jane Volgren. She cuts back and
Sticks everywhere.
yeah, that was a mess.
It was.
Harmon picks it up neutral zone. Now we got middle. She's going to set up and just let some room. Space clear. Hits Harmon on a cross ice pass. Harmon poke checks it to the back of the, or all the way through the zone. And Lindis bumps it back to Munson. Munson over to Harmon. 25 to play here in the power play. Lindis in pursuit. Puck comes up near side. Little scrum forming, and DeLong comes away with it, and it's going to leave the zone. 10 to play. And Sydney Kivel dumps it down while the Fusion tag up. And Cyclones reverse ice. And nice little shield of the body, but they're still struggling to get this out as they return to full strength. So brings the Fusion 2 for 5 on penalties or power plays. So improving their percentage on the day, and we got an icing there. Yep. So just an errant pass there in the middle, but to your point, that's some of the fun games that you can have. No icings. Hit your passes, still stretch. So come up with something creative and have your stat coach start counting things for push-ups there if you start messing up. Nah, you got to keep it fun because these can you can develop bad habits the same way you can get better too when you're out in a lead like this. Oh, nice little move. Dexheimer, Morgan Kivel. Ooh, nice defense. Emma Larson trying wrap around. Dexheimer tries to sneak it in. Can't quite get that to go. Emma Larson centering to Morgan Kivel on a great look. Kivel fans. Emma Larson applying good pressure there far side. She's going to collect a quick fire. Goalie defends. Ricochets out front. Comes near side. And Holdorf holds zone. Kivel some nice stick work there. Keeps it in, and that's going to just leave as they tag up. Dexheimer stays, and looks like she's going to peel as well. And Cyclones go opposite ice as they bring the puck into their zone with some momentum. Centering pass, nobody home. Well defended there. Jane Volgren picks up some speed. Ralston waiting, and long shot just as she enters the zone. Easily gloved by the Cyclones goalie. So 10:50 and counting here in the third. 6-0 lead. Shots are 32-10. You got Lily Middle taking the drop. Bumps it back to, well, not sure. Again, face-offs are hard to figure out who wins. About half of them. Sydney Kivel bringing it into the zone. As she gains the zone, she's harassed a little bit there, or nicely defended, depending on which way you see this. Cyclones trying to bring it ahead, and little sloppy play leaving the zone. Jane Volgren, the opportunist, picks it up, tries to get a shot off, and it is deflected high. Middle tries to get it back. 5-girl scrum, 4-girl scrum there along the near side ice. It's one of our blind spots. Chris Larson's doing a good job on camera to do what we can from up here. And Lily Middle comes away with it, dumps it for Audrey Golick. And puts a shot on net as Ella Stanley gets pinned up against the ice, or the boards rather. Jane Volgren, nice physical play over there. Cyclones still able to come away with it. Munson to ride it, the skater back behind the net as it comes up near side. Jane Volgren cuts it off as well, and they collect. Nice little textbook play there by Golick, closing the legs, deflecting the shot. Is that Stanley? Yep, Stanley gets it out of the zone, forcing a tag up. Munson builds some speed. Nice puck work for defense. Looks to go angle pass, and Harmon's going to collect and dump while the Fusion tag up. And little hustle play there as we dabble in the neutral zone. Another long shot, easily deflected. And Golick bumps ahead, can't get it out of the zone. It's one of those dangerous deflections. Puck sets easy. Oh, interesting little twist there. I think Harmon didn't want the trip and just let go of the
her
stick.
stick got cut up, and she just wanted to make sure that the referee didn't call her for something.
Yep. So long ice on the Fusion there. And coming out, you've got Adams and Holdorf defending with Morgan Kivel, Kendra Harmon, and Sophia DeLong. Drop down, controlled by the Fusion, popped up ahead. I like that little to break out. You kick it to your D.
Yep.
And, oh, here we go.
Oh, goal.
I hate to say it. She made that look easy.
Yeah.
It looked like she was going to cross in front, slam the brakes on. Goalie slid. Okay, let's see how Morgan Kivel on this break. Whoop, whoop. No, I'm going to stay right here.
Yeah.
Got you to move. Fooled you. All right, well played there. And if memory serves, Morgan is playing next level with, she committed to St. Kate's.
St. Kate's, yep.
So that's good. And you can see she's got some soft hands there when she gets out in the open and can work through trouble as well. So 7-0, 7:20 to play. And
Harmon got decked in the back,
Eesh.
just crushed.
all right, well,
Number 8.
even being down, they're not giving up their physical play. So that is Macy Marson headed to the penalty box, the Cyclones captain. Would that be roughing? Is that what the
Interference.
Interference, okay. I went with your decked. Didn't think interference was an option.
Yeah.
Maybe I just learned the calls so I can at least see. All right, so 6th power play. And we're going to keep working different things here. Let's see if any new pattern emerges as Adams assesses her options, kicks it back out to Middle. Middle down to Jane Volgren. And she's going to dump it to her sister back behind the net. And Morgan Kivel assesses top of circle. Big one-timer there
Yeah, that's a
from
nice
Adams.
low shot, though. I like that.
Yep. Gets that deflection or the rebound.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to be, they need to be crashing that net like that. We need to pile in front.
Oh. Long clear. 1:10 to play here on the power play. And we're going to kick it. Adams' first pass misses Morgan Kivel or Jane Volgren. Not sure which, or Jenna Volgren. Not sure which one that was intended for, but they regroup. So Lily Middle over to Adams. Adams up to Morgan Kivel. She gains the zone, assessing who else is coming down their lanes. Adams long shot top circle. Deflected and collected by Jane Volgren. Jane Volgren, I think she thought she had it there.
Yeah, she did.
Jane Volgren collects this left winger spot. Tries to go cross ice to Adams. Adams rips. 17 to play in the power play. Jane Volgren, top of the house. Nice low shot. And ricochet comes all the way out to Lily Middle. 4 to play. And Eleanor Adams walks it down. Tries a backhand and scores just as they came off of the power play. So as much as I want to credit them for the power play, I'm pretty sure they went full strength right before there. So they stay 2 for 6 on the power play, but Eleanor Adams closes that out. There you go. Walked it in from her point. We've seen that move. She loves walking in, does that cutback. You can almost draw a skate pattern where she's at, and she went backhand across the goalie's face there to the open side. So 8-0 Fusion, 5 to play here in the third. We are on running time. On the ice, we have Lindis Harmon DeLong with Sid Kivel and Callie Lansing. Puck pushed all the way ahead, and we're going to have an icing on the Fusion as they miss the stretch pass. Brings the puck all the way back down, and Dexheimer and Larson join Lily Middle as Harmon DeLong peel off. Puck drop, controlled by Fusion. Fusion kick it high off the board. Sydney Kivel pulls it near side here. We'll go right back in. Sydney reverses direction, takes a look up, and can't get it through the neutral zone as the Cyclones come away with it. Trying to enter. And they hit. Errant pass just misses middle. Cyclones collect, and again, it's a lot of the same. They collect neutral zone, get about 1 or 2 passes into their offensive zone before our defense takes over. Emma Larson with some good play there. Passes to Dexheimer. Dexheimer back to Lily Middle.
And a goal.
That made it in. This is going to be a fun replay, and I think Emma Larson gets on the score sheet with Dexheimer as well. So 2 JV girls get their varsity points there. So first pass, there's Larson, Dexheimer. She slides down, and was it Middle that scored that?
Yeah, I think it was. Yep.
Man, that's hard to see even with good replay. They're just bodies, and then puck shows up, and it's back of the net. All right, 9-0, Fusion up, 3:25 to play. And coming back out, so again, I don't know, are those first varsity points for? Yep. They are for both of them, so that's even more exciting. Great way to kick off the weekend, getting on the varsity score sheet. Golick's going to collect behind the Fusion net, picks up some speed. Oh, man, tough way to go down. Ralston just got caught transitioning or on a twist. I don't think. Oh, whoa!
Bad deflection.
Ooh, that deflected right off of Munson's shin guard, thankfully into KG's pads. All right, 2:35 as the goalie covers, and let's see what may be the last shift for the Fusion. We'll see how fast. There's probably one more shift after this. So we're going to go with Haldorf Adams for defense with the Lindis, Stanley, and Jenna Volgren line. Don't see this one too often either. So face-off one by the Fusion. Ooh, dangerous pass there. And another long cross-ice pass gets through. Stanley collects near side. She looks to bump to Haldorf. Haldorf pushes right back to Jenna Volgren as she collects it in traffic. And we're just kind of bumping down near side, playing keep away, 1:50 to play. And we got 4-girl skater scrum there in the near side corner. And the Cyclones come away with it. Look to push it ahead. Oh, just unable to collect that pass there was number 5, Hannah Korsch. And goes for an icing. So 1:26, this will be the last shift. So let's see who the lucky skaters are. Looks like Lily Middle, Sophia DeLong, Kendra Harmon, and defending is Sid Kivel with Lansing, Kaylee Lansing. All right, Cyclones win their offensive zone drop. Gets it out. 1 minute to play. And Cyclones looking for options behind the net. And Sydney Kivel comes away with it back there. Some good physical play that knocks a girl down out front. And nobody there to get a shot off. 40 to play. Fusion still haven't cleared the zone per se, so don't want to see that. And here we go. So Harmon's going to have a 2-on-1. Oh.
Yeah, she's just going to dump it in. We have 27 seconds left.
That's a good point, too. All right, so the Cyclones push it out to the neutral zone, dump it right back in, and it's Harmon's fighting as Emma Larson comes out neutral zone, but 5 to play here. And we're still scrappy. Number 7. Oh, good glove save there, KG. Save your shutout on a last-second shot.
Yeah, right.
Probably one of the best of their 12 that they had there with nothing. So, great game.
Yeah.
When I looked at the record, 2-9-1. It's like, okay, this is going to be a ride. And first 2 minutes, we're up 3 goals. So, I don't know what you take from that. Do we know anything about Arrowhead? I didn't look that one up for tomorrow.
We know the ECA Stars beat them. We know Chip beat them. Lakeshore Lightning beat them, but only by 2 goals, and same with the other one. So I think tomorrow should be a close game. We should have the upper hand there as well, though. But yeah, should be an exciting game.
All right,
1 o'clock, and we're back here at the Panther Den.
Love it. So hopefully everybody's having a fun Friday night at home. We're going to tear down and get ready for tomorrow.
Yep, and tomorrow we have 11 o'clock JV start. If you want to join in on that, we'll be broadcasting that as well. And then 1 o'clock, your varsity faces off against Arrowhead. Thanks, everyone, for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.